Hi there everybody, my name is River Dolcum, and finally, welcome back to my channel. So before I start today's video, I want y'all to fast track of what's been happening. So, 2 months ago, I was dropping off friends from grocery shopping. Everything was going fine. Then all of a sudden, when I was playing with my dogs, I had a grand mal seizure. I haven't had one in 6 years, and it was scary. My parents were scared, but the firefighters and doctors were there, made sure that I was okay, and everything was going fine until the next week or the next week after that. I had another grand mal seizure. So that's 2 seizures that I had, and so I was nervous, and I was nervous. Originally, it was a year that you can't drive, but they switched it to 3 months. So, my goodness. The last time I made a video was I said congratulations to the class of 2022. Congrats to y'all graduated. Then I had finals, which I have one more to do. Had to go to a best friend's funeral. Love you so much, Dontavian Thomas, I mean. And so, a lot of things have been happening, so I hope you guys understand why I've been a little lackluster on posting of videos. And last month was Autism Awareness Month, and yesterday was Mother's Day, so I had to celebrate for my mom. And a lot of things have been happening. So, other than that aside, so that's all the speed up that y'all need. And so, this episode of Speaking of Autism, this month, is Mental Health Awareness Month. So, what does this have to do with autism? Well, what is mental health? According to the dictionary, that you can Google on, mental health is where it's about a health problem where it has to deal with a person's physical or mental appearance. Like example, you know the athletic Olympic star Simone Biles? She was doing great until she had stepped down to focus on her mental health, like on her physical and mental appearance, and just figure out what's going on with her. And there's therapy talk. Like, you can see a lot of therapists out there, and there's a mental hospital, so you can talk to your mental doctor and see what's been going on. However, did you know that there are 4 different mental health that's around there? So, according to the mental health doc, there are 4 mental health disorders. What are they? They are anxiety disorder, psychic disorder, sleeping disorders, and eating disorders. So, what are those 4 things? Well, anxiety, some of y'all should know that anxiety is where you're nervous, you're getting excited, your heart's racing, you don't know what to do. You're running around like a chicken without your head. If you get what I mean, that means you're nervous and you feel anxiety. You're under pressure. So, and an example of that is where, like I did today, I took a final, which was math, and it was started on Friday, but I hadn't finished it because I was nervous. Secretly, I was nervous, and so I felt anxiety. I wasn't sure what to do. I was saying, am I going to pass or am I going to fail? What am I going to do? Because I wanted to go back in person. I did not like online classes. It sucked. But earlier this morning, I passed it, did great, got it done. That's an example of anxiety disorder, and the other thing is that some of you guys would feel nervous and you don't know why. So, an advice is that you need to stop, take a deep breath, and inhale and exhale. Go talk to a friend, get a counselor, get anybody, and make sure that what you're doing is helping you out. The second one I also mentioned is a psychic disorder. Now, the psychic is where you're not sure what's going on. You're hallucinating. You're seeing things that are not real. like a mirage. Like if you see somebody walking, pretend like you're sleeping when you're seeing somebody walking, but someone isn't there. Now you may think that's just paranormal activity. It could be. However, your eyes or your mind, you're thinking to yourself, is somebody here? You may think it is, but it isn't. You're actually either hallucinating and you're seeing a mirage. So you have, and also, do you sometimes talk to yourself in your sleep, and you're like, when your brain is like, okay, I'm thinking about something, and you said, oh, I'll take this. Wait, what am I doing? That's another sign of like a psychic disorder. You're talking in your sleep, and you have no idea why. And that happens to a lot of people. And that how you even solve this is like set up a timer of when you're gonna sleep. You don't want to do that because you'll have to figure out what's your sleep. You need to know your sleep schedule. However, you will need an alarm for when you're getting up, because some people oversleep because they have to go to work out, all that stuff, all the above, and they need to figure out what to do. And don't write too much of a to-do list of what you need to get done, because that can also lead to anxiety from the previous what I said. So maintain what you're doing, manage your time, and do what you could to maintain yourself. I know this is a lot. The third one is a personality disorder. Now, what is this? Now, personality, you may have heard this multiple personality disorder, and there are other disorders where one day you're this person. Like, I'm gonna give an example, an anime character, because all these. So one day you act like an anime character, but then the next day you sound like somebody else. Now that's multiple personality disorder. However, you have like a sense of mood of whether you're in a great mood, you're in a bad mood, or you're in between. And so the best way to do this is like you need to stop, figure out if you're having a good day or not. Always make sure that you know what's going on. Think before you act, and figure out what is your deal. Now, the way that I do on my TikToks may sound like I'm having multiple personality, but that's different. I'm just playing skits off the top of my head. Now, you may be thinking, well, isn't that the same as a multiple personality disorder or personality disorder? No, that is not. That's just me getting skits and thoughts out of my head. If you're thinking that's an example, well, it's not. Because the whole point of this of having a psychic disorders where you need this, because you're in a loss of translation, you lose your touch with when talking and having a conversation. You're avoiding eye contact. You're not looking straight in their face. Like if you're talking, you go like this, and you look, and someone says, "Hey," and you quickly look back. That's an example of you turning your head or not making eye contact. Like, see how I just did? I did that, not looked at the camera. That's a sign that you not making eye contact. And the last and not least is an eating disorder. Now a lot of people say, well, I eat a lot. Yes, we all eat a lot. We eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is the most important meal. Lunch is fine. However, dinner is the big one where it's done, call it a day, and you'll be fine. However, there are but in eating disorders where you would constantly eat a lot of food or not have taste, scent, or smell, and you're just chomping food, just not tasting it. If you get specifically what I mean by not tasting is like you're just going in and saying, is this good or is this bad or what? And so the best way to do this is that the food pyramid, right? Just see what you like, and if it's good for you, and that's what you should do. And then, but if it's not, you gotta figure out what to do, and figure out what you need to eat, and have your parents help you out. Because there's a thing called temptation, and what it does is, and what temptation is that temptation, it like you're timid to do something. However, you keep looking at it, and you're saying, should I do this or should I not? So, the first thing, keep alert and pray, and otherwise, temptation will overpower you. While the mind is not weak, while the mind is not strong, but the heart is strong. Always remember that. And May is Mental Health Awareness Month. We need to bring help out with people with mental health. And why does this have to deal with autism? Because some autistic people have mental health problems. We all do. Some of us can hide it, but a smile can hide a secret. So, thank you guys for watching this. So, before I go, I hope you guys understand why I had a hard time trying to post a lot of content. So, go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share it with your friends, share it with everybody. I'm River Delcom. I speak autism. This month is Mental Health Awareness Month. Help out with people who are struggling with their physical and mental well-being. Have a good day. Goodbye.